Hey, what's up guys, it's Andrew, and today I'm going to be going over the CGL regulations. If you've done PGL or CCL with us in the past, the settings are relatively unchanged. This will be my more in-depth guide for the newer people. But yeah, I'll go right into it. So, if you've never streamed before, you're going to want a streaming software. And if I was going to recommend a streaming software, I highly recommend one that I have open right now, OBS. The developers are very like gamer friendly. They're all about performance. This is going to be the best performance based streaming platform that you're going to be able to get, and recording for that matter. So if you ever wanted to record a montage or anything like that, use OBS. It's the best. Every single professional streamer uses OBS that I know of. Streamlabs literally copied OBS. They literally copied OBS. So yeah, I highly recommend using OBS because Streamlabs is just a worse version. You can go to obsproject.com, just download the Windows one here, and it will open the installer. And once you get that done, it's going to open this setting right here. So what we're going to see when you do this is these will probably not be here. There might be one scene in here. It might say scene 1, and probably no sources. The source that you're going to want to use is a display capture source. You can open that, make sure source is visible, hit OK, and then that should be all fine and dandy right there. Usually for Roblox, so like if you were gonna like record a montage, you would use this window capture source down here. But for our purposes, it needs to be a display capture course. There are a couple of requirements that we have regarding these things. So make sure that you get all the requirements out of the way. This will be posted in the Discord somewhere so that you can actually see that. So with that out of the way, what we could do next is go through your settings and make sure that they're all correct. So regarding the requirements, stream must be set in display capture, check. Stream must be set in at least 30 FPS. Bitrate no lower than 3K. So you're going to go to your settings, and the first one was FPS. That's under video. So I can't edit these because I'm currently recording, but make sure your common FPS value is set to at least 30. Your resolution needs to be visible. I mean, we need to be able to see it. It can't be pixels. So as long as it's, we could clearly see, like if we were going to review your video to make sure that you weren't cheating, as long as it's visible, don't go too crazy with this. I just have mine set to native resolution. But yeah. So the next one was the bitrate. That's going to be under your output setting here. I have my output mode set to advanced, so all like more of these settings will come up. Usually these are all just like merged into one in the basic setting. So, but bitrate's right here. No lower than 3K, but most of you aren't affiliates, so no higher than 6K. So if you have your set to higher 6K, which you can do, but it won't do anything for Twitch, all it will do is kill your performance. Don't set anything higher than 6K. You're going to see very clearly that even my 5K bitrate will look pretty good on Twitch, so you shouldn't have any issues with that. Regarding hotkeys, I would usually just keep these all blank just for your sake, but start and stop stream, completely allowed. But anything regarding changing scenes, yeah, switch to scene, these are not allowed. So if you have multiple scenes, cannot have any change scenes hotkeys. So those all have to be blank. Regarding mutes and unmutes, completely fine. Don't really care about that. Regarding audio, you just have to click these, and you won't be able to hear, they won't be able to hear you or your whoever's talking with you in the eyes of the VC or team. And if you want to go to advanced here, there is also a stream delay. Regarding the other requirements, streaming to YouTube is allowed. Yep, so you can stream to YouTube if you want. So you don't have to have this set to Twitch. You can set it to YouTube, also allowed. And then stream must be published to YouTube or Twitch after ending the stream, which I'll get to in a second. If you're using OBS, make sure hide OBS windows from screen capture is disabled. It is enabled by default. That is this setting right here. So make sure that's unchecked, because if it is checked, you won't see your OBS screen, right? So make sure that this is unchecked, and then just hit apply, and then you'll be able to see your thing right here. That needs to be unchecked, or else we won't be able to, like when you're going through your settings, we literally won't see anything. So yeah, make sure that that is unchecked. And then now we can go to this requirement right here. Stream must be published to YouTube or Twitch after ending the stream. Now, I'm only going to go over how to publish it to Twitch, because that's what I highly recommend anyways. But if you're using YouTube, I don't know if it's set by default to auto-publish. I think it might be. Check that, though. Like, when you're testing it, please check that. Don't quote me on that. But I think it might be. For Twitch, it's definitely not set automatically. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to twitch.tv, log into your account, go to the creator dashboard, and then sometimes this isn't open. Just click the button to open it. Settings, stream, and your primary stream key is right here if you wanted to do that here. Settings, stream, put in your stream key here, apply. That's what's going to allow you to actually connect to your account, or you can hit this connect account button, which will just have you log into your Twitch there. Regarding that, so what we were talking about though was the publishing to Twitch afterwards. So in the same exact setting, you're going to scroll down a little tiny bit more to VOD settings. Store past broadcasts, always publish VODs, needs to both be checked. Please check both of these off or you're going to kill yourself. Basically, what's going to happen if you don't have this specific one checked off is your streams won't publish to Twitch afterwards, which is a problem because it's basically like you didn't stream at all for our cases, and we won't be able to review your VOD to make sure that you did, one, the requirements, and two, to make sure that you weren't cheating. So if these aren't checked off, then you effectively didn't stream, and you'll probably receive a suspension, and there will probably be a rematch, and your team will probably also hate you. So for your sake and their sake and my sake, please make sure that all of these are checked off and that your stream is being published to Twitch afterwards. After you do this, I highly recommend testing to make sure that it's actually publishing to Twitch afterwards. Testing your stream beforehand, before the day of the match, would probably be a good thing, to make sure that everything is working properly. With that out of the way, we can actually get into the regulations. So the first thing that you're going to do now is start your stream. So we can go to this right here and hit start streaming. Perfect. Now, the next thing you're going to do is link your stream in the channel. So what you're going to do, twitch.tv/whatever your username is. So you're in the CGL Discord. You're going to head down to the streams channel down here, and you're just going to post your stream in there. If you don't have anything, this is just blank right now. But yeah, that's all you're going to do. You're going to post it in there. I'm just going to delete it in there for now because there's nothing in here. But yeah, that's basically what you'll do. And then also check to make sure that your stream is actually running. There are people that just copy their URL and post it in there, and their stream isn't actually running. So I don't know how you go to your URL and you open this page and you don't notice that your stream isn't running. But yeah, make sure your stream is running. Now, very importantly, step 3 here is settings, system, multitasking. So what I'm about to do is open my settings on Windows 11. So the issue with this is that you're going to dox yourself. Up here, you're going to see my name, and then underneath, I have this thing called a local account. Now, if you do not have a local account, what's going to happen is that underneath your name, which is probably your full name, by the way, I set this just to my name because everyone knows it anyways. Underneath your name here, it's going to show your email as well. So not only did you just dox your full name, most likely, you also dox your email, and now all your accounts can be accessed. And I'm so serious, they can just access everything that you have with that email. So please, 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 please set up a local account. Now, there are multiple ways to do that. I highly recommend looking it up on YouTube. I'll show you a quick way how to do it that's a little bit more inconvenient. What you're going to do is you're going to go to accounts. You're going to go to other users, and then you're going to add an account, and you're just going to make it a local account. You could also go to, I believe, your info here, and then there should be a setting right here. I already have a local account here, so it's asking me to sign in. But I think if you click whatever was here, whatever over here before it says whatever Microsoft is, it will set it to a local account. So please, 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 please do not dox yourself. Please make a local account. This is very, very good practice, even if you are not streaming in this tournament. So if you're watching this video and you're not even a player, do this anyways, because if you're ever screen sharing with all the clipping software that's out there now, like even if you accidentally show it for a split second, you don't want to do that, right? Make a local account so that you never, ever, ever dox yourself. This is like extremely good practice, guys. So make a local account. Now, getting into settings. So, settings. If you're on Windows 10, it works relatively the same way. Just instead of when you YouTube it, look up how to set up local account Windows 10. So, yeah. So, settings. System. Multitasking is right here. Or you can just type in multitasking. That also works. and it will just pop it up. Now, as you can see, even if you did that, your name and your email will still be in the top left, so there's no avoiding it. On Windows 10, it won't show there if you just type in multitasking, but I highly recommend doing it anyways. So what you're going to do is go to desktops here, and you're going to want to make sure, this is the default here, you're going to want to make sure that it's set to on all desktops. Now, what that basically does is if you have multiple desktops, which you can check by hitting Windows key plus tab, it will show at the bottom. If you create a new desktop, it will be, this is completely separate from this. So if I have this set to like this, for example, and then I go to this, it's a completely different desktop, and you cannot see the tabs that I have open, right? So there are ways to cheat while having this open by basically launching your cheats on your second desktop, and we wouldn't be able to see it. So with that in mind, what you're going to do is you're going to set these both to on all desktops. That's the reasoning behind that. Number 2 is you're going to go to the next setting and go to open display, basically. So system and then display, it's right at the top. Or once again, you can just type in display settings and open it, whatever works for you. If you have multiple monitors, all you're going to do is click show only on one. I'm not going to click that because I'm currently recording this video, but we'll be able to see. So just make sure it's set to show only on one, and it will be very obvious regarding like if you turn it back on. So like it will literally like turn your OBS screen black for like a couple seconds while your monitor hooks up. And yeah, don't even try. That happened last season. So anyways, moving on. If you only have one monitor, just opening this display setting will show, like, you will have this, like, this box up here won't even exist, and we'll know that you only have one monitor. So yeah, then that's fine too. So just like basically just show that you only have one monitor. So moving on, open OBS or whatever program you're using and show all the video and hotkey settings. So all you're gonna have to do is go to here and go to settings, and you're gonna go to output, scroll through that real quick, video, hotkeys, scroll through it really quick, and that works for me. Next up is to show your F flags via Blockstrap or your Roblox files. So if you are using Blockstrap, all you have to do is open up Blockstrap here, hit configure settings, and then you're going to click engine settings, scroll all the way down. Oh, this is way too big, bro. Anyways, scroll all the way down to fast flag editor, and we'll be able to see all your F flags right here. This is good enough for me. Now, if you're using Roblox, how you're going to access your fast flags is pretty simple. What you're going to do is you're going to type in Roblox. Now, I don't even have Roblox installed because I use Blockstrap. So I'll show you with Blockstrap, but it's the same exact steps. Same exact steps. So pretend that this says Roblox. You're going to hit open file location, and then this will pop up. Now you're going to right click on this, and then you're going to hit open file location again, and this will open up. Now what you're going to want to do is open versions. You're going to click on the version. You're going to click on client settings, and then you'll see client app settings.json. You're going to want to open in Notepad and just show this right here. So this will show us all your F flags that you're currently using. We'll have a list of approved F flags that you're allowed to use. So just go through those and make sure that those are the ones that you're using. Regarding that, moving on, the next step is, oh, I just closed my Notepad. Sorry, guys. There we go. The next step that you're going to want to do is join the game. So you're going to join the Roblox game. You're going to open up Task Manager. Say I was in the Roblox game. We don't actually have the place yet. So you're going to open up and you're going to go to details right here. You're just going to scroll through these slowly so that we can actually read what it says. Once you scroll through that, just go back up. And then you can close that. And then what you're going to do is you're just going to Alt-Tab, play the game, on Alt-Tab, go through your Task Manager settings again. So just reopen it back up, go back to details, and go through these slowly once again. Once that's done, you can close that and end your stream. So that's pretty much it regarding all the stream settings. If you have any questions, let me know. And yeah, have a good day.